Hello, everyone, and welcome to the maiden edition of Beige Africa's Love and Finance podcast, a go-to destination for everything love and finance. My name is Cookie Miami, and I am so excited to host this particular one. So we're gearing up for Valentine's Day with a special topic on how to shower your loved ones with gifts without having to empty your pocket or even break the bank. And I have a very special guest here. He's an aptitude leader, he's married, and a father to a very beautiful
Cookie, did you have to say I'm married? Do you have to say I'm married? Very well, I'm married.
No, you're married. Even without.
Continue, I was liking the profile.
Okay, so he's an aptitude leader, he's married, and a father to a very beautiful baby girl. Mr. Wisdom Ating.
Yeah, drum roll. Nice.
It's so great to have you here, sir.
Great to have you too. I know you're shy, but I will try to make you comfortable.
I didn't have to say that, but it's fine. Okay, so to start, it's Valentine. You already know we are gearing up, and I would like to start by asking you one question. Hey, so sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell us what's the dumbest financial decision
Decision I've made.
Yeah.
I know. Sometimes
For love.
it do used to be hard like that. Dumbest decision, it was dating too early and spending money on gifts. Very dumb decision. I was in college. I think it scarred me because I did this for my girlfriend at the time. Very dumb decision. Don't do it. If you're in school, stay in school. Focus on your books.
From an experienced
I'm telling you, because I did this, I went all out, you know. I cooked, and if you know me, I hate domestic chores. I cooked, I did the candle thingy from the door to the room. I selected the playlist of all the songs she likes, you know, and then I planned a surprise with someone, and she didn't know that was what was going on. And then there's a Sheeran song that was like, I started to play when she was walking in. I mean, I didn't spend so much on that stuff, right? Because it was at home. But for a student, yeah, that was some cash. Right. And then secondly, after that relationship ended, I just lost the vibe for Valentine because anytime I try to recreate something, I'll always remember that. So.
All right, guys. So you've heard it from the experienced man himself. Don't overspend.
Experience is what?
So your experience. Let's not go there. Okay, so we're going to be asking our first question, and this one is to the married because, I mean, this podcast is for the singles. You're in a relationship, entanglement, and you're in marriage. This is covered for all of you. So this first one is for the married. Now, I'll ask, sir, how do couples communicate their budget when it comes to this Valentine thing without making it awkward?
How can they or how do they?
How can they?
So the first thing that I think that all the ladies listening to me should take home first is that most men don't care about Valentine. I only found out 2 weeks ago that Valentine is a big deal for women.
And that's on
so
period.
Therein lies the first problem. Men are logical, women are emotional. The man is thinking, after paying Christmas, we spent money, paid school fees, paid rent, and then 1 month after, you want me to go and spend money. Doesn't make sense. But because we want peace, we will do the best that we can. Right? And oftentimes, it would always be, and I think the problem even is, if you ask a woman, what do you want for Valentine? Guess the answer. I don't know.
I actually know.
Oh, you know?
I know what I want.
So if you know, that's the first place to start, right? And I think this is where clear communication comes in. So you want a car for Valentine, and then I'll draw my Excel sheet and show you how much I earn, how much we spend as a household, and when I can buy you a car. Right? I think Excel will just help you extrapolate it. So, I think we must first understand that men don't care about it. But men also understand that women care a lot about it. So how do we find a common ground?
Okay. So just to ask again, because you said men don't care, but lately there have been trending videos of men coming out saying, we know it's Valentine and we are tired of the boxers and singlets. So if this is coming from people who really do not care, then why are they now trying to ask for
So
things
I think that's what they care about. First of all, I said men, not boys, right? And then secondly, they don't really care about the event. But if I've been spending so much on Valentine for you and you're spending so little, I'm a human being now.
Right.
I'll not ask you, I'm a bamboo. So perhaps I buy you a car.
Ladies.
What will you get me?
Are you listening?
You see, these are the issues, right? And I think that's what led to that wave of people saying we don't want boxers because, to be quite honest, some African women don't know how to give men gifts, right? They just think, what's the function? And sometimes the men, maybe it's a statement. You've been wearing that boxers, you've sold it, the singlet is torn, and the lady just feels like...
they don't want to be... What's the word?
They don't want
to come
rude,
out.
right? So they'll just buy you. Or they buy you mouthwash, you know.
Oh my God.
Sometimes. So just, you must see the message behind the gift and maybe you appreciate it more.
Right. Okay, so it's not the amount. It's not what the amount that was spent, but the intention, the intentionality.
Cookie Miami, there lies the problem too. Because for women, sometimes because they want to go and brag to their friends, they want to put on Instagram and all of those things, it's about how much was splashed on them on Valentine. And it's causing pressure for the guys. I think like it is a chicken and egg thing. You cause the wala. Like women want all of these things on Valentine and some of them don't want to give back. And men are always spending and they're like, hey, you need to reciprocate. And some of the women cannot reciprocate.
Right.
So men's association are saying we don't want again.
Okay then. So this one still, based on what you said, I'll give an example because...
I will take the example.
I'm married.
I think so. My God.
And it's been difficult trying to get a gift because I scrolled through Instagram and there are so many vendors, but all are just based on giftings for women. And you find...
Remember what I said at first, that men don't really care.
Yeah, so it's just so difficult to get something for him. So can you give us like creative, you're a man.
Yeah.
So what are the creative ways we can also try to gift
I'll tell men and women. I'll tell men first. If you don't have money, right, and you want to, it's not the gift that the lady is really looking forward to. It's really, the output from it is that making her feel special. And you don't need a lot of money to make somebody feel special, right? If you've been somebody like me that is always busy, never around, and all of those things, start from sneaking a handwritten note under her pillow and then texting her 10 in the morning to look under her pillow. And that already has done some of the work.
Who wouldn't want a heartfelt note?
So.
Oh my God.
And then by 11, you just send her chocolates and then send another note, use nice sticky notes. And then, if that's where your money stops, go home early and go and cook for her. And then wish her Valentine.
Happy Valentine's Day, yeah.
And then get her a balloon with a note written on it. They are I'm giving you people OT. For the women, just ask the guy.
What do you want?
Because oftentimes, the answer will be anything. Perfumes are good. Those are good gifts. They are very, somewhat affordable perfumes. And the truth is, perfume will last longer. So anytime the person is spraying it, is remembering, you can get them bracelets, something like what I'm wearing, if you can afford it. You can get them sunglasses. Thank God for, you can get them footwear.
Right.
Try to avoid the boxers. And because of the media, right? Boxers and singlet is not a bad gift, but the media can get them a spa session. Right. Let them just go. Men are going through a lot in this time.
Honestly.
Right. Let them just squeeze
Some form of relief.
let him breathe a little. You can also book it like maybe a gaming session with him and his friends, to have a good time. So even the guy behind the camera, the guy they feel out, and he's a guy.
I'm feeling it even more.
So those are inexpensive,
Right.
ways. Because this year we don't agree for anybody. Don't do more
At
than
all.
what you can take.
Exactly, that's true. Then back to the society. This question: how do you think societal pressure to spend on Valentine's Day impacts relationship and marriage? So I'll give an instance. So there's somebody that's been on my status. It's not even Valentine's Day; it's just her birthday, and the husband is just this iPhone, that, and then there's pressure everywhere. So how do you think we can be able to bring down this thing?
So we can't. All we can do is just be more self-aware, right? My partner says there's something he calls unresolved self-esteem issues. When people have unresolved self-esteem issues, they feel like in acquiring more material things, they just want to be that guy. They want to be seen and all of those things. And you don't know the full story of the person posting on this status and all of that. You don't know this strain that is causing on their relationship, because I had a girlfriend one time that used to, tell me about, oh, this my friend, this thing, the boyfriend just got her this, the boyfriend just got her that. All the boyfriends were all Yahoo boys. I wasn't moved one bit, because I'm not ready to do Yahoo. And if I was going to, I'll be more successful than them, So I think it's just understanding that we all have different needs. All of us are going to different destinations. Right? If you want to have 2 children in your 30s and retire early, your destination is different and your money habits would be different from someone who doesn't want to get married at all.
Right.
So probably that person is this person you're talking about. They don't want to have kids, so they don't have to save for trust and all of those things. So it makes sense to buy iPhones, to buy all of those things. But if you want, probably your goal is to have a family soon. You need to start saving, missing 1 or 2 Valentines or doing something light. It's not bad. Last 2 years, I did have a very, very nice Valentine in my house. I didn't plan anything. But I just got home, I'm like, you remember my PTSD? I'm like, maybe it's time to overwrite this thing now that I'm married, right? And then I had my sister, I went to the mall, I bought some stuff. I didn't cook. Bought some stuff, played some music, did some scented candle, had my sister. I'll probably give them the picture to put on this thing so that people will see that it's not that hard. And I don't think I spent up to 20,000 naira. And she felt really good. She was taking pictures. How you know that you've caught them is the number of pictures they take.
Right.
Of themselves, so not the product. Yeah.
Which is the news we're trying to spread, the good news. So you don't have to break a bank. You don't have to.
Is it not when you have bank you can break? so I'm sorry, you guys.
All right then. So our last question: it's how important is it to focus on the sentiment behind the gift rather than its monetary value? So I know all these things we've said. Okay, so I know all these things we've said. There are still people behind this camera that will say all these things. It's not me people are talking to, right? So they are all just concerned about how much was spent, not the intention or the what was put in just to get that. So how important is it to let these people know that
Okay, so let me say something first. By my observation, I think we have more birthdays in November than any other month in the year.
Yes.
The reason
we don't want to talk. February 14th, a lot of things happen.
People write so much on emotion and so little on logic. That somebody buys you gifts is not an indication of anything really in itself. Like the gift doesn't signify anything. It is what leads up to the gift. A lot of young people, young ladies, young guys think that it is that iPhone that matters.
That
No.
matters.
It's the feeling that comes with that iPhone that person is seeking. And you can deliver it without getting the iPhone. I mean, if you can afford to get the iPhone, that's
Right.
fine. But don't do Yahoo. Don't scam people on the internet because you want to be able to get your girlfriend an iPhone on. I promise you, on February 15th, after she has posted all the pictures,
That's it.
that's it.
Dead and
How
gone.
many iPhones can you really buy to keep
Every
maintaining
February
that
15th.
level? So what I think is that understand the person that you are with, right? Understand what makes them tick, what they really like, and then just find a way to match that as it relates to your as your finances permit, right? And if you can't do anything, send them a text message, tell them, I love you, and I'm happy I have you in my life. There are over 8 billion people on earth. If one person sends you a message, I think you're special. I really think you're special. And for those people that don't have boo, don't let Cookie Miami. Don't let Cookie Miami make you feel bad.
Single Pringles.
You are enough and you're complete. What I can advise is so that you don't pile trauma too. For when some people just be watching status.
Right.
What they don't
and
know
then
is that they are piling up trauma. And when you get into a relationship, you now have unrealistic expectations. Rest. Go and watch movie. Go out with your movies doing Valentine stuff. Go out with your girlfriends.
Your girls, yes.
Guys, go and play game. Do those
PS5.
dumb things you guys like doing. It will be very, very sweet.
It's my worst reaction for
You guys laughing. I'm giving you guys a
Oh my
sweat
God.
time.
Okay, so you've heard it all. My Yoruba accent will not
It's
allow
fine.
me.
She meant all.
All.
But, because of, the wrong
But
one.
you know what I meant, right? All right. So thank you, and it's a wrap. So for all of you that might have one or two Valentine gifts, or that might have Valentine budget-friendly Valentine gifts to share with those that might be in need of them, please drop them in the comment section. And see you next
What
time.
do you mean by budget friendly? Like how much?
It depends.
So pay
That-
for our level like this, pay like
10K, 5K, maybe.
Yes.
Nothing
that's
more
okay.
than that.
That's the base recommended budget for Valentine.
Any other thing.
Depending on your level, put the currency that you want.
Exactly.
in front
Please
of
add the price so that as they are scrolling, once they see
I
the
think
one that
so.
is for them, they just tap into it.
I think so.
So thank you. It's a wrap. See you in the next episode. And until then, please spread the love. No quarrel.
Okay, they say no November
No,
children.
no.
Right, except you have
They are ready to
the financial backing. It's not even about marriage. Whether you're married or not, if you don't have the financial budget, don't do it.
Don't do it. Please say no to.
Say yes,
Say no,
perhaps.
say
To
Say
bye-bye.
no. That's it. So until then, remain financial savvy, remain financially illiterate. Peace out.
We should remain financially illiterate.
Jesus.
You want her to take that again?
Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. All right, everyone. It's a wrap. See you on the next episode. And until then, see you at the end of your millions. Peace out. So, this is
Okay,
it. Peace
so
out.
this
Yeah.
like this.